Son of a... Oh, I'm officially leaving work. And you know what that means? Welcome back to Days Off. Bye work. Welcome back to Days Off, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. First off, I'm going to tell you right away, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're a regular watcher, you might want to do that because you're going to be entered for a chance to win the Hoonigan Speedometer. This weekend, I'm winging it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Throwing the sails out and let's see where the wind takes us. All right, let's get the out of here. Days off. It's days off again. I'm home. It's been another long Saturday, but pretty psyched. The weather looks good. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and I'll bring you guys along. So I'm gonna go change because my socks are wet from washing cars today, and then we'll hopefully get into some shenanigans tonight. Either that or I'm gonna pass right out. See you in a bit. All right, well, it's been kind of a slow evening. Just relaxing. Kat and I went for a drive in Fuji and got some dinner. Off camera last week, I went and got a steering wheel for Fuji. Nice Sparco unit. Got it from Garage 5 Performance in Richmond. Appreciate all the help from those guys. They're really knowledgeable with import stuff. And yeah. They got me sorted out. I do need either a quick release or a spacer because the wheel sits a bit far out for my liking. But I'll get that sorted at some point. The old stock one is sitting on the bench over there, rotting away. Maybe I'll hang it up next to the fender over there somewhere. Maybe actually I'll put the steering wheel in the Verdict's old fender. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway. So yeah, not really anything going on tonight. I am going to hit the sack early because I'm really tired, and then we'll pick up tomorrow and go have some fun. Hope you guys have a good night. See you later. Good morning, my name is Peter. I love cars, and I'm gonna go for a drive to get a coffee with my dad because he loves coffee and he's addicted. Stay tuned to Ridiculous Automotive, the Seymour action from Fuji, and the Verdict, and of course the daily WRX. Morning everybody, it is Sunday of Days Off, and last night off camera I was messing with the roof a little bit because I was seeing if I get all this old corroded and peeled paint and clear coat up, and look what's underneath. Nice base coat. So I think I'm gonna go get some 1500 and 3000 grit sandpaper and give it a wet sand, see if I can get that top layer of stuff off, and then I'm gonna give it a nice compound polish, and maybe it'll actually be like somewhat more presentable. I mean, patina look is good on some cars, doesn't really go well on this one, so be kind of nice. Just it's sort of a temporary solution until, you know, one day we actually like paint the roof or paint the whole car. Sorry. So yeah, that's kind of first on the agenda. And then Bean's over here. And we going to the store? Wanna go for a ride? You can go inside. It's up to you. Anna, what are you doing? Are we going for a ride or not? Take that as a yes. All right, I'm gonna clear all the crap off the car and then we're gonna go for a little scoop. Ready? All right, got some stuff to sand up the roof and get that layer of crud off. So, gonna have a coffee with Kat and then we're gonna get to scrubbing. Peter, what are you doing? Just camera shy. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab the stuff that I just got and we're gonna sand the roof down. Try and get all that that layer of crap off. This is already a bit far gone, but like, I'm willing to live with that for a little while anyway, but at least it's all gonna be fairly, you know, even one color. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, a couple passes, and yeah, we're getting down to that base coat. I'm digging it. You can see how it's like kind of feathering out and stuff. I'm trying to get these like singled out spots, these lower spots out. But it's looking good. Pretty happy. Okay, so roll along here, and it's coming out decent, but like there's all these thin spots coming through. You know, you can see the white, and it's gonna end up looking just as goofy. I figured maybe if I could get away with like one or two, but it's kind of all over the place. So I think what I might actually do is just knock this all down nice and level and smooth, and then just fog it with some black paint and call it good for now. I mean, I really wish I could have just gone with the original base, but it's just not gonna work out. So I'm not gonna kill time, you know, sanding all this old crap off just to have it look like, you know, have it look like a milk cow or something. So another run to the auto parts store in a little bit. I'm gonna finish knocking this down, and then we'll get some paint. So yeah, I'm gonna continue sanding this side. I won't hook you guys up for that one because there's probably a million videos on YouTube of people sanding cars, so we'll leave that out for now. But I will come back to you when I am back from the store, have some black paint, and I think we'll pull the Mustang out, pull this into the middle, kind of mask everything off, and then we'll squirt it. So see you in a little bit. Alright, she's all covered up. I'm gonna give this a few more hits with the wax and grease remover, get it all cleaned up, and then we're gonna shake some cans for about an hour. So, all you Concourse Resto nerds can look away at this point because you're not gonna like this. Okay, it's all cleaned up, prepped. Gonna start shaking up some cans and we're gonna spray it. Pretty excited. Could have a decent looking roof by the end of the day, for the most part. All right, time lapse time. Alright, well, primer laid out pretty good. Just gonna let it dry and level up. Sand out any spots we need to. Back over here, I didn't hit this edge enough. So there is gonna be a little bit of a line in the primer, but I think after a quick color sand between coats, should clear up. I'm pretty happy with that. Not bad for a rattle can. All right, well, it waited quite a while. The primer has dried up. I did an in-between sand, and it's all nice and flat now. It's pretty slick. No real major scratches or divots or anything. That little spot on the back cleared up after I sanded it. It's looking pretty decent. So I think this is a good base for the paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it now. Yeah, I think this will be pretty decent for a rattle can job. It's a rattle can ridiculous restoration at Ridiculous Automotive. So let's pop open the garage so we don't die from suffocation. And we're gonna spray it. All right, first coat's on. Let that dry for a few minutes. You just want to do a light coat for the start, kind of rough. And then next one, go nice and heavy. Last one, fill everything else in. You should get like a good amount of coverage. It's looking pretty decent. I'm pretty happy. Posted a pic on Instagram and like a couple of people asked me why didn't I just wrap it. No place is open today. I didn't feel like deeking around trying to find wrap, and then this is easier. I know how to do it, so pretty excited. All right, I'll come back to you when we're spraying the second coat. Now black. Ugh. Pretty excited. It's gonna look pretty nice once I get the final coat on. It dries up. I give it a sand, can polish it a little bit, and should take some of the dust nibs and stuff out. I'm pretty excited. This is it's very motivating to see that like actually look decent. So see you in a few minutes. I'm pretty stoked about that. So I'm gonna clean up the shop, let that dry for a little bit, then I'll unmask it, pull it over, and probably not gonna take it out tonight, I'll just let it sit and dry. So cleanup time. All right, well, all cleaned up. This will just sit here for the next day and a half or so until it sets up a lot, and then we'll come back and clean it up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a lot of nibs and stuff in it. But once we give it like a nice wet sand and stuff, it'll level it out, make it look pretty nice. You know, a little bit more glassy and less textured. But I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, for an afternoon, and I think like 40 bucks in sandpaper and paint, can't go wrong. Whatever. I mean, it looked like crap before. It would have been nice to bring out the original paint, but sometimes things don't go as you plan. No big deal. As far as tonight, I don't think there's much more going on. Tomorrow, I'm heading out to Harrison Hot Springs to put in a thermostat into my parents' car because theirs is obviously going bad. It's running really hot, so I'm gonna replace it and hopefully that fixes it. I'll bring you guys along. It'll be a nice little trip. We'll take some photos on the way, I think, because my Mustang supply of pictures is, well, let's just say it's dwindling because all my attention's been on this and this. So tomorrow it's gonna be kind of a Mustang day. So thanks for watching so far, and stay tuned to see Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome to Monday. Starting off today, we are heading out to beautiful Harrison Hot Springs because I'm going to go replace the thermostat on my parents' car. So we're going to take the Mustang, grab some coffee, of course. I think I need gas. But check this out. Look how good this turned out. That's enough admiring painting the car the wrong way. I'm going to load up some tools and we're going to hit the road. All right, got stuff. Let's hit the road. That was like putting on wet shorts. Oh, so cold. Feeling Starbucks today, so Starbucks it is. Oh my god, that is some good shit. I'm like an alcoholic with Pike. All right, well, I'm in the spot that I'm gonna do a quick little photo session at. As you can see, it's a pretty, rural road. There's not a lot of stuff going on, so I've always wanted to shoot this spot, so I figured, what the hell, might as well test it out, right? I'm gonna set up the car and then throw you guys up on my noodle cam, this noodle, to take some shots. I like that up high shot. Auto angle. Got a car coming. Just gonna check out the shots on the back of the camera here, and then we'll continue on to Harrison. Look at all the burnout marks on this road. What a bunch of hooligans. Found another decent spot. I don't know if the shot will work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Whoops! My foot slipped. I'm 5 years old. drive it when I was, a teenager all the time. That's like a really good way to, welcome the day. That's fun. I want to take Fuji up there just because it's kind of got that Japanese toge vibe to it, and it's where I grew up. I'm about 10 minutes away from my parents, so I'll bring you guys back when I'm working on my dad's car. is it? Come on. There's somewhere. Oh, there you are. Ooh. Alrighty. That is what we got to get out. All right, time lapse. Jump the gun a little bit. I have to drain out the rad first. So pull the car back, find a jack it up, and then drain the radiator. And then we'll pull the thermostat out. Probably do a full flush just with water. And then, you know, next time my dad comes out, we'll run some proper coolant through it. So do that first. All right, I have the world's tiniest jack to try and lift this thing, and the world's tallest jack stands. So this should be interesting. All right, so that's as far as the jack goes, and the jack stand will not get under there, so we're gonna send it. Hopefully this thing, I can hear it hissing, so I think I have a limited amount of time to drain the radiator out. That's if I can find the drain plug. Whatever that might be. Don't tell me I have to take this friggin' skid pan off. Okay, this is gonna suck, so I'll come back to you in a few minutes when I find the plug. Oh yeah. So there's drain plug there. But it's coming out. It looks like apple juice. Alright, I think it's drained enough that I can start to pull the thermostat out. So, got my pliers and everything. Let's yank it. Thermostat is out. Alrighty. I'm gonna go clean up this gasket. It's still like in real good shape, so we'll just reuse it. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna clean it up with some lube, and then we'll hook it back on. Alright. Going back in. This will be a fight, so I'll just time lapse it. All right, thermostat's in, housing's on, hose is back on. Close up the radiator, and then we'll give this a nice flush, and then we'll be done. Water neck looks good. No leaks. Nothing dripping out. I think we're good. This thing starts up pretty nicely. Starts up better than the Verdict does. Okay, little cruise. Make sure this thing don't overheat like crazy. All right, well, bit of a test drive, and I think we're okay. You can ignore that check engine light. That's because my dad's catalytic converter is not happy. The O2 sensors aren't happy. The cat's probably clogged up or something, but I mean, it's running all right. So yeah, gonna take it back, and we'll let it cool off. Then we'll top off the radiator. in a little bit. So I'm gonna go hang out with my parents, and I'll bring this thing back on when probably I'm going out for some lunch or leaving or something. I don't know. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, did the thermostat, took it for a drive, did all that stuff, and idles, it gets really hot. Tested the fans, tested the relays, those are all good. So I think the temp sensor is gone, and we got a new one, we're gonna replace it. See if that fixes it, hopefully it does, because it looks like it's not sending any signal. So, replace it and see what happens. Alrighty, got it out. Fire this guy back in. Should eat popcorn more often. It's really good. Alright, sensor's back in, so run the hose out. I'm gonna fill the block right at the water neck. Pop the cap off the rad. We'll flush it again. Hopefully it's good. Running good. Just waiting for the bubbles to come out. See, it's bleeding itself, so wait a few more minutes and then we're gonna take it for another quick drive. That is mission successful. Both fans are on, so was the temp sensor. I'm happy. Car's fixed. My parents can drive with confidence. So I'm gonna go say goodbye, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here, go back home. All right, that's gonna wrap up the day. I'm gonna head home, so I'll see you guys when I'm back in Ridge. So rolling up to the house now, gonna see what Kat's up to. We're gonna figure out some dinner, and then yeah, I'll come back to you guys a little later on this evening. Maybe we'll get into some more shenanigans tonight. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. I'm pretty tired, so it's been a good couple days. I think I got some good stuff accomplished, which is nice, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this set of days off. Pretty chill. Anyway. I'll see you guys in a few. Well, I think that's gonna do it for tonight and this set of days off. I wanna thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you watching and subscribing, liking my videos. I love all the comments. Thank you guys so much. This has really been a lot of fun. We are on a 1-week break after this episode, but we will be coming back, and you'll be seeing some more Mustang stuff, a little bit more Fuji, and of course, the daily WRX will get dailied. If you subscribe to my channel and you are the first 1,000 subscribers, you have a 1 in 1,000 shot at winning this awesome Hoonigan speedometer for your project car. Remember, all you gotta do is subscribe. There'll be a random draw as soon as we hit 1,000. And if you win it, I wanna see it in your project. Just send me a picture, tag me on Instagram, whatever. Yes, I will ship it wherever the winner is. Don't worry about that. And if you're local, maybe I'll drop it off at your house. Up to you. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for days off this week. I really, really, really appreciate you hanging out. Please don't forget to subscribe to be entered in the giveaway. And I will see you next Saturday after 6 o'clock. Enjoy your own days off, make the most of them, have all the fun with your cars. I will see you on the road. Take it easy.